Good morning, y'all. Brian here with another Flying Bar L video. Kind of a windy, cool day today, but what I'm making the video about today is here recently I found myself, we've been working on some fence lines and things, and I've been needing a chainsaw. I'd vowed to quit going to Walmart and started looking around, and I'll be dang, Walmart had a cheap chainsaw. Of course, I don't know, I'm cheap, so I don't know if it's frugal or cheap. I think it's cheap, but anyway, went into Walmart, bought the little Walmart fall apart chainsaw. I got the saw and little gas can for it, chain oil, the 2-cycle oil, got all that for under $200. But let me show you what we got. We're gonna kind of go through it today and see how it works. All right, so what we got is called Blackmax. It's a 2-cycle, 18-inch bar chainsaw with some kind of anti-vibe system for increased user comfort. Well, that sold me right there. No, not really. What sold me was the whole thing with the case and everything. Just the saw was like 160 bucks. So, I don't know. Can't beat that with a stick. So, anyway, let's drag it out, mix up some gas and oil, and see if it even runs or not. Get some coffee here before I get started. Days like this, you can't get enough coffee. Had a real nice day yesterday. I think it was about 75, 80 degrees. Little wind, but not bad. Today it's winds out of the north again, blowing about 30 miles an hour and blow the hair off of them possums back. But anyway, like I said earlier, went and got this chainsaw from Wally World, Walmart fall apart, but we're gonna dive into it, see what's in it, read the directions on how to mix the gas and oil together. We'll figure it out, give her a run, see how she does. I'm gonna cut this tag off of it to even get into it without cutting the damn finger off. Probably break the case just trying to get into it. No, it's hopefully a little stronger than that. Alright, so first thing, like I said, I'm going to open it up. We're going to look into this owner's manual. Oh hell, it came with a little deal of 2-cycle. I bought a bigger deal of it. Like I say, I got everything. Chain oil, 2-cycle oil. Got the whole works, the saw. It was right under $200, like 198 bucks. But it comes with a little 2.6 ounce little 2-cycle oil. I guess you can mix up your first gallon of gas. Of course, you got your spark plug wrench for taking the plug out. It's got a screwdriver here for tightening and loosening the chain, whatever you need to do. Just a basic field tool, I guess we'll call it. Okay, this is the Blackmax 38cc chainsaw. This is a manual for 2 different ones. I'm sure there's a way to determine which one you got, but I don't know that we're going to go that far into it today. Okay, here's a tag on this. Let me cut that off. I mean, I basically know how to run a chainsaw. I just wanted to get the right fuel mixture. Sometimes, I had a boat one time that if you didn't get the gas mix just right, that thing wouldn't hardly run. So ever since then, anything that's 2-cycle, I've been kind of pretty attentive or anal about the amount of gas and oil mix. But this one on this chainsaw, it had a little tab around it. This says it needs to be 50 to 1. I don't know if we can see that or not, but that's so that's how I'm going to mix it. Of course, it tells you to add your bar chain lubricant to release the chain before starting, because it has a brake here on it. We'll show you once we get it running. Check chain tension every 5 minutes. That's a little more than what I'm used to, but sounds like a good theory to me. Okay, so we got our tool, got our manual. We know how to mix our gas and oil now. It's 50 to 1. I guess the next step is going to be to take this mammer jammer out of its case and see how that goes. I'm going to tear this off because it ain't going. So I did that. This case has a little door here on the side. You got to open that up. See, it's already trying to come apart. But anyway, that's so you can slide the saw up out of the case. So now that we're done with the case, what I'm going to do without dropping it and breaking it, I set it here on the ground. You pull this off, this covers the actual chain bar and I like to say the chain. I'm going to drop that back in there like that. This one has a guard on it here at the end. It looks like it can be removed. It's got one little bolt here. That may be something I do. I don't really care to have it on there. The chain feels pretty lubed up. I'm assuming they have the right tension on it in the factory. Feels about right. Okay. It appears we got, doesn't have a, here it has a little primer bulb. This is probably your choke here. It's got a start and stop button, which automatically goes back to run when you let off of it. It's a primer bulb, putting your fuel, once you get your fuel mixed and put in it, and then the choke. This is the brake that I was telling you about. You pull it this way to release the brake, you push it that way to engage the brake. So toward you releases, away from you engages the brake. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and mix up my fuel 50 to 1. Alright, you just tear that off. Of course, you're going to probably get a little on you. Pour that into your gasoline. I'm going to go ahead and shake it up some. Mix that oil in, because it, like I say, I put the oil in on top of the gas instead of the gas in on top of the oil. A few good shakings should do it. Pick the saw back up. I'm going to add the fuel, maybe. Of course, the cap has a little Catch on it so it won't fall out on the ground. Shake this again a couple more times. Okay, we're dumping fuel now. That should do it. I can see the gas right there. It's a weird gas can. Don't know how long I'm going to keep that. Kind of a pain. I'm going to reinstall the cap, fuel cap. Nice little hand snug. Then you have another little cap. This is where you put your bar oil, chain oil, whatever. Has a little bit in it. I guess they put it in there from the factory. Surely they test started the saw, you know. Okay, you can see the oil down in there. Again, I bought the brand, same brand as the chainsaw, it doesn't matter. Just what Walmart had. What Walmart had. Okay, so I think we're just about ready to give her a start. The instructions that were on there, this first little tag, like we said when I first took it off, it says to release the chain before starting. So that's what I did. I pushed the brake back, released it. Primer bulb. Let's see, pull the start, squeeze that, blah blah blah. Release. Okay, it's got a deal here at the top, kind of gives you starting instructions. First, release the brake, did that. Next is going to be step 2. Looks like you pull the choke, did that. Then it tells you to pump the primer bulb 10 times. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10 times. I see the fuel in the bulb. Then it says step 4, pull 3 to 5 times. This, once it starts and it's running, as soon as you hit this, the trigger, which is your throttle, it automatically lets the choke go in, sort of like a, once it sits there and idles for a minute and warms up, do that and it's going to go to a slow idle. Alright, let's see if she starts. I'm going to move the table forward, have a little room. Primed it 2 more times. One more time. flooded it. Pretty sure. Like I said, Walmart pole park. You know, baby. Alright, so we let her sit for a minute. Choke it. Release the brake. Most of them have a half choke, but this one doesn't really. I can feel something, but it's not real obvious. Kickback. So I tried to start ha ha! Lumberjack now, baby. Okay, it's been idling for a little bit now, a couple minutes. I'm gonna wait just a second. I'm gonna set the cameras up over here. I got some low limbs on a pecan tree in my backyard. We're gonna go around there and saw those down. I don't know if the wind's gonna come in on these videos or not, but hopefully right here it may be a little better, but when I get around there it's probably gonna be terrible. So I apologize in advance for the loud wind. Alright, you should be wearing safety glasses. Mine are around the truck, so I'm not gonna go get them, which is a mistake. Don't ever do this. Always wear eye protection. Anyway, let's see how it cuts. I'm gonna try starting it without choking it. Right up.